You are, everyone is your twin flame. Jeffrey Daugherty, New Cosmic Knowledge, simulcasting right now over Twitter and YouTube. Over 100,000 followers on Twitter, over now 16,000 on YouTube. I don't know what I did to upset so many of you on YouTube, on Twitter, that you won't come over to YouTube, but anyway, everyone is your twin flame. I'm coming to you with different perspectives. I know some of you are having trouble grasping that fact and that reality, but you'll get your brain, your being wrapped around it sooner or later. We're talking about the different perspectives of twin flames, and we're talking about it for a very specific reason. And on Friday, the author of this book, Divine Architecture in the Starseed Template, Magenta Pixie, will be with us on this channel. And I'm going through her feelings and beliefs about twin flames. And the third perspective that we're looking at that right now, is that everyone is everyone's twin flame. It's very similar to the first perspective we looked at, that everyone has a twin flame, but this perspective suggests that everyone is your twin flame. Everyone on planet Earth and beyond. Is this correct? The answer to that is yes. So this perspective says that every single one of us has a twin flame, and that's every single one of us. And the idea that every one of us is everyone's twin flame comes from the idea that we're all in unity. We're all in oneness. It's based on the premise of unity and oneness. So if we're all part of Source, and if we're all sparks off of Source, then we're all really each other's twin flame. So everybody is your twin flame. And I just want to mention that Halo had mentioned to me months ago when we were at the Wagon Wheel Flea Market with a MYSTECH magic session about cutting back on caffeine. And then Sandra started mentioning to me about cutting back on caffeine. So during what was to be an 11-day fast that has now been changed in its structure due to me waking up and listening to experts like Jay Campbell and modifying things a little bit, 4 days a week fasting, 3 days a week eating when I work out, which is necessary as I move closer to physical optimization. But that was the last show, the last podcast. I'm trying to get out of the word show because these aren't shows. So today, usually I drink tea, right? I'll drink tea and I'll have 7 bags of Lipton tea into a pitcher of tea. And I was drinking about 2 of those a day. First step was cut back to 1 of those a day. And I know that's a lot of tea. And then I started doing 6 bags of regular, 1 bag of decaf, 5 bags of regular, 2 bags of decaf, 4 bags of regular, 3 bags of decaf. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it was 4 bags of decaf, 3 bags of regular. So we're making that transition. My coffee, normally in my coffee thing, I fill it up to the 6. I put in 6 scoops of coffee. And you guessed it, 5, I was doing 6 full, regular. Then I did 5 regular, 1 decaf, 4, 3. And today it was 4 decaf, 2 regular. So I'll let you know how it goes. I can feel that dull little, you're not drinking caffeine anymore, headache way in the back of my head. But doing it this way has allowed me to back off gradually. And I can literally feel the difference. Now, caffeine's not the devil. Caffeine can be used in a healthy way and in a way that is serving to your physical optimization. But I was using way too much of it. So now, I don't know if I'll back off of it completely, but I will get down to at least the 6 decaf and 1 regular and 5 scoops of decaf, 1 regular. Because I can feel the difference in my life. I feel more centered. I feel more grounded. I don't feel that thing going on. And one of my strengths has always been, oh, I got an idea. Let me make a podcast. And that's great. But I don't want to be as frenetic as I was. So again, listen to your experts. Listen to your friends. Sometimes you even listen to your enemies just to see if they've got anything that's worthwhile for you. And yeah, that was just thrown in for physical optimization because that is the cornerstone to spiritual optimization. Shelley Sunday says, my twin flame says he sent me death. So I'm not looking for flames. I'm avoiding them. Shelley, sorry, I couldn't get to the mute button. Shelley, I would encourage you to broaden your perspective. And I'll tell you why at the end of this. But I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just suggesting that you might consider broadening that perspective. And I'll share with you why at the end of this broadcast. If you, or indeed we are all one being, and that includes even the channels, the White Wing Collective Consciousness of 9 that Magenta Pixie gets her downloads from. Incidentally, don't run screaming away, because Magenta said that she thinks it's just manifested aspects of her higher self. What's a trap? We are each ourselves. We are you and you are us. If you look at the reflected reality to this as manifesting within the third dimension, this suggests that every single person you meet is a potential twin flame for you, and they are. If the higher aspects are your twin flames and your higher aspect is the same aspect as everyone else's higher self, as in source, then everyone is you and therefore your twin flame, and you manifest this unified thinking within the third dimension. This is reflected in your third dimension due to the codes and coordinates fed into your matrix system, which create the mirrored match in both form and matter. All right, Jamie, let's not be rude or we won't be in here anymore. So what an interesting concept. And if you think about it, it does make some interesting, oh, I see, I know who this is. So we'll just hide. And I know you've probably got 47 different YouTube accounts, but we've now got 45 of them, or we got 2 out of 45 out of 47 hidden. So anyway, we continue on. Think about that. Everybody's your twin flame. Interesting. Now, this is where Halo came in yesterday with his ideas about ideas. And this says that this perspective allows for polygamy and open relationships as well as one-on-one twin flame relationships. If one embraces this perspective, one sees that those who share a twin flame relationship with several partners at the same time, or with several different partners individually over the course of many years, are embracing a line, flow, and higher geometric pattern. These individuals, while different, embrace higher dimensional thinking, higher spirituality, high magic, ascension, and enlightenment. That may be true, but it's not for me. I'm not that highly enlightened yet. I'm not that magical yet. I'm not that ascended yet. And I got to tell you, sitting here on July 17th, 2018, I have no desire to ascend to that place. I'm at the place where I found my destiny twin flame relationship, and I have no interest in broadening that relationship to include anybody else. I'm well satisfied within the construct and the ideas that I share with my twin flame, my destiny twin flame. So I welcome Halo to live in his divinity, sovereignty, and freedom. It just doesn't happen to be my divinity, sovereignty, and freedom. The downside to this perspective, she says, Magenta says, is that the individual does not embrace that unique merge with just one other person that comes with the partner of destiny. See, that's the key right there. I really believe that the relationship that I'm in now is a destiny twin flame, and the relationship I'm going to be in the rest of my life. I believe it's a destiny twin flame. So a destiny twin flame who happens to be calling me right now, and I have to say decline, so sorry. But a destiny twin flame precludes this idea of polygamy, precludes open relationships, and precludes multiple one-on-one twin flame relationships. She called me twice. I hope it's not something bad. I might have to end this. So this perspective doesn't mean that an individual doesn't embrace twin flame frequency or cannot have a twin flame relationship. So it's very interesting. And Magenta closes this section of the book by saying that we can empower ourselves. I talked about this in the morning mantra, We can empower ourselves by simultaneously holding different ideas and beliefs about twin flames in our minds at the same time. Socrates, Aristotle, one of those dudes, said that the mark of an enlightened mind is to be able to hold an idea that it doesn't agree with and consider it. And I would say it's even the idea, they said an advanced mind, I believe it's even an enlightened mind that will do this. So by holding different ideas in your mind and not closing yourself off to any particular idea, you're allowing for more flow within your mind and within your pillar consciousness. As above, so below, you in the middle, that pillar going up and down. And by allowing yourself to hold multiple positions, you are allowing yourself not to cut off any possibilities. So why would you take just one possibility? Like, who was that that I was talking to at the beginning? Shelley. I'm avoiding twin flames. Well, Shelley, what if there is a twin flame for you? Are you not avoiding a possibility or a potentiality in your life by taking that stand? And you're certainly free to do so. But Magenta Pixie has encouraged, and I feel good saying, why not consider the possibility of keeping more than one possibility in your mind in order to create more flow in your life and to facilitate anything that father or mother wants to manifest in your life, or anything that you decide once you get to 0 point that you want to manifest in your life. Why limit yourself? Now, I know if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm saying maybe you consider embracing multiple ideas simultaneously so as to create more flow and not to cut yourself off from any possibilities. Just a small little broadcast today. I'll be back with more broadcast excellence as the day goes on. But the first one was everybody's got a twin flame. The second one was nobody has a twin flame. This third one, everybody's your twin flame. And we had some stuff below there about there's only one twin flame, or there could be more than one twin flame. I may even do that one later on today, but we're just trying to get you all the ideas of twin flames. We're trying to get you to broaden your perspective, because we don't want you getting locked in on any one idea, because it can be tremendously disempowering for you. We want you to be divine. We want you to be sovereign. We want you to be free, and we want you to be open to every single life possibility. For Sandra D, I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. We're here to help you unindoctrinate yourself. That is an inside job. We're here to help you create yourself and build the life that you'll love. And if you want help, serpentanddove.org, rawreflections.org, jeffreydaugherty.com. The divinity in me salutes the divinity in you, recognizes it. I salute you for being here seeking after truth. And I do wish you love and light, love and light. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, and I'll see you again real soon. We are the last generation of real humans. Let's get busy.